Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today I thought that I would do a video on all of the types of storage that I own, just to give you guys ideas. If you haven't already seen these, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will have already seen these storage ideas, but I was just going to give you my thoughts and opinions and what I like about each, and I don't know if I can choose a favourite, but I will tell you why I use what I use. So I have basically three types of storage. So I have the I don't even know what to call these, like the box storage. I'm going to call it the box storage, where they are in a box, and then you have different sizes of containers that can go in it. I have the bottle storage, which is all of these. These aren't even everything, these are just some of the ones that I've pulled out, and then I have my Harbour Freight containers. So what we'll do is we'll start with the bottle storage, because I have a hell of a lot of this. So I've pulled out, so these are all the types that I've got. So I've got a 24 bottle storage, which is currently kitted up with my letter A in it, that you'll see the video of this coming at another point. I just can't wait to kit it up. So there is 24 bottles in this, and they are all the ones with the flat top on them. So you will see that some bottles, pretty sure these ones like it, yeah, some of them are like smaller and fatter. They all hold the same. You can get some that are really small though, so you do have to watch when you buy the containers. My mum bought a 60 bottle case and they're all like half the size of this, which was annoying. But yeah, so they're smaller but they're fatter, and then they have a domed top. So some of my bottles are like that, some of them are like this. So they come with like a foam insert. They're all the same size, but they can be removed individually. The lids can be taken off and unscrewed and put back on. And for me, a must with storage, like no matter what storage that I'm using or I'm looking for, there's like criteria I have. One is that there must be individual boxes so I can physically take them out. The way I know which drills I'm working on is that I will literally pour the drills into the container, into the tray, work on it, and I leave the bottle out with the lid on, but I leave it out. I don't trust myself. I know a few people put it back in the container but with the lid off like that for whatever storage they use. I do not trust myself with that, so I need to be able to have it just out somewhere else on the side so I know that is what I'm using, especially if I tip, because sometimes I will tip all of the drills into the container, into the tray, and so the container's empty. And if, let's say, postman comes and nip up, or I need to go and do some housework and I come back, I need to know that's the colour I'm working on so I don't get it muddled up. So that's a must, that they're individual boxes. It's also a must that they do, they are secure. So if I was to drop one of these, the drills wouldn't go everywhere, which they wouldn't. And also I think it's super important that whatever storage I'm using, it can fit a decent amount of drills in it. So I'm not like stressing about having only a tiny little bit. The ones that a lot of people like to use, like the pill style, the 4, they went straight in the bin. I was fed up with them because they're all together, so you have to take the entire row out. They hold hardly anything, and my mum had an incident. She dropped it and they all just came open, and then she had a mixture of all different colours that she had to sift through, and it was not fun at all. So that is my criteria. So this is my 24 bottles, so it's in a very cute little bag with a little like lady on the front, and it zips up, and it's got a little handle. I got this one from AliExpress. It's super cute. So that one's got 24. I've then got these that are all very, very similar, apart from the 48 for some reason doesn't have the like that type of top. It's just a plain one. But I've got the 30, the 42 and the 60. So the 60's already kitted up as well, but the 30 and the 42 aren't. I think the 30 is my favourite bag. I just like the handle, and I think it is super cute with the 30 bottles in it. Now what I love about these ones is that they have this here, so you can keep, if you've got any extras, I keep them in little bags like this. And for this one I'd fold it because it's only a 30, but then I just shove them in there. You can also shove your tools in there. If you don't have any extras, it's good to pop a tray of pen. So it's really good to take away with you. So that's the 30. The 42, so it is smooth, like I said on the top. I got all these from a brand called Sumnacon, I think, on Amazon. But it's grey inside, and these are the flat top ones, but it really doesn't matter. They all work fantastically. They all hold the same amount. These weren't Goo-Gone, very good, annoyingly. But yeah, so they also have that on it, and then they have a handle. This handle is on the front this time, and it's one of these where you pull it out and it's more rigid. So I got that in purple. I basically wanted them in different colours. So 30's in blue, 42's in purple, 60's in pink. Now this one's kitted up. I also have this with the flat bottles. So, and I got that from Sana Direct, but this one was from Sumnacon. This I haven't even touched yet. This is La Porta Rossa Sulla Salita, which, like I said, I haven't even touched. It's got 59 colours in it. So perfect for a 60 bottle. And there you go, there's the bag that holds all the extras. Just sat in there, patient for when I actually do it. But they hold plenty, like they hold a ton. So very cute. You can always stick the stickers on the top of the bottles. So it's just really, really good. I love my bottle storage. So that's all the bottles. The next one, now I do have a love-hate relationship with these. It is the Harbour Freight containers. I know some people absolutely rave about them. I've got 3 boxes. I've got Shine On in one. I've got the other one that's downstairs. It's got Biker Betty in it. And then I've got this that I recently de-kitted. That'll be coming in a de-kitting video. So the reason I have a love-hate, so they've got 24 boxes. Oh dear, sorry, I'm yawning. And they are huge. They hold so much. They hold a ridiculous amount, more than anything. So when you have the big bags from Diamond Art Club, the ones like that, they just show you that's in this, the extremely full bags, like the most that they'll put in them, they happily fit in one of these Harbour Freight containers. There is no worry about getting a full bag in. Whereas the bottle storage, if you got a very full bag from Diamond Art Club, they potentially might not fit. I've had a few bags where I couldn't get it all in. It depends how full it is. But, oh, sorry, yawning again. The extremely full bags will fit in these. So that is the good thing. Like Biker Betty has a load of them full bags, and I can just fit a full one in and not have to worry about basically pouring them bags into like Ziploc baggies that I have a ton of. So that is the one good thing. The annoying thing is, and let me just get some to show you, when you pull them out, because they sit, that's probably the easiest way to show you. Can you see that? On the back, that there's some drills stuck in it there. Because they sit flat like that, when you come and you move them like this, you have all these little drills stuck, so you have to give it a good tap, and sometimes they don't even come out. You have to like tap it, shake it. That one's fit. Oh, it has come out eventually. So give it a good shake, and then you can eventually open it without drill spilling, because if you just left it with them, I'm just going to do it on the side, and I opened them, I've got them all pouring out onto the desk. So that is the one thing with these that just annoy me a little bit. And they're also, because they don't sit in like a foam insert or anything, they're not the easiest to like get out. And I think you've probably seen me like when I'm trying to kit down or kit up, I do have to fight a little bit with the boxes because they're not in dividers or anything like that, and they do move quite a bit. So I do like them for the amount that they hold. I think they are terrific, and they have a purpose on so many of my paintings. So like Biker Bay, where there's 20 odd colours but they're all blocky, I've got more paintings like that have not a lot of colours but a ton of the colours that they have in them. These are the perfect ideal storage, and I wouldn't not use them just because of them little things I have. So that's the Harbour Freights. And then my final storage that I use on a regular, in fact it's the final storage I own. I am looking for, if you do have any other ideas, I know there's the Tic Tac containers, but I think that they're a bit of a fart to get into as well. But these are the last ones, so I'm going to call this the box storage, because you can get the official ones, which is the Elizabeth Wards, which is these ones. I actually think I'm going to do a comparison video on these one day when they're, at least if I've got the boxes kitted down and like they are when they originally come to me. Or you've got the knockoffs that you can get from all sorts of places. I got these from Who Can on AliExpress, and they do have different clasps, and as you can see this one is a bit more of a dark cream sort of colour, whereas this is like a really white sort of plastic. But there's two different styles that you can get for these. You can get the ones where they've got all of the tiny containers, so this actually holds 78 containers, which is insane. So when I was doing Fuji Flora, this was the one that I used because it can hold so many. It's the most amount of drills, so if I do have a painting with lots and lots of colours, it is this one. And don't let the size of the boxes fool you, they do hold quite a lot. They don't hold a full Diamond Art Club full bag, but oh sorry, they definitely hold more than you would think. Whereas these ones, they come usually with a full row of the smallest and 2 rows of the second smallest, 2 rows of that size one, the bigger ones, so 2 rows of this size, and then 1 row of 3 of these huge ones. So this is Lunar Moth that is currently kitted up in this one. And yeah, it definitely does well for big paintings that have quite a few colours in it. So it comes with 42, that is, but it's just the fact that you can change the containers. You can use different sizes. You can also, let's say, and I won't do this with the changing the Elizabeth Ward to these, but I do have 2 of the knockoff ones. But let's say you needed more containers, you can just swap out one of them ones for 3 tiny ones, and boom, you've got 2 more containers. Do that with several, and you can change the amount of containers that you actually have in a box really, really easily. And that's what I love about them. They're so versatile. They also have been drop tested numerous times. All of this storage has been drop tested, by the way, because I am so clumsy. They don't come open. They're perfect. They literally are great. Some people find them hard to open. I don't. I just have to get a nail under them. And they do open. I used to use my teeth because I was like damping one-handed in bed, so I used to like teeth them open. So there are multiple ways, but oh my gosh, they hold so much. Like even that size, like they're very deceiving for the amount that they hold. So I don't know what's my favourite. I feel like it could potentially, it's not the Harbour Freight, I'll be honest. They have a purpose, like I said, but they're not my favourite. It's out of the Elizabeth Wars, the box storage or the bottle storage. I can't decide because they're both fabulous, and I like to have paintings on the go in all my different storage because it's nice. Not only am I changing a painting, but I'm changing the storage while I'm doing it. So it's just, it's fun that way. But overall, it's got to be out of these two. And I would recommend, if you can, have both. But you might have a specific preference. It might be something like that these can hold your extras, whereas if I've got extras in these, I have to put them in a bag and just have them on my shelf. It could be that you can't get into these very well. I know, so the Elizabeth Wars I got from Val because she had arthritis and couldn't open the boxes. So they were no good. So you might have reasons why it does sway one way, but for me it doesn't. So yeah, that's all I think I've got to talk about today. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. I will leave all the description, all the links to all these boxes that I can find in the description box below. Also go check out all of my links as well, because I have a Facebook group, I have an Instagram, I have a shop selling diamond painting trays, so go check them out as well. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and of course watching. And until next time, see you in the next one.